Right, so it looks like Spider-Man has got the next pathway cleared, as far as at least where Silver Sable is. So here we go.
High voltage wires and sewer water.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, not much, huh?
There's one takeaway from this underground lair thing. It's that Hammerhead should have fewer thugs with guns and a lot more safety inspectors.
Alright, let's stay away from that, just because I think that was gonna hurt. Come on. We just gotta catch up. And then do a little bit of rescuing of Silver Sable. What the heck? How are they using electric? And more importantly, wouldn't she conduct the electricity to him? Right? Oh! 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 Alright, you want to relax a little bit now, and then we can figure out how to deal with Hammerhead?
Come back for me. Why?
Because I need you.
I work alone.
I used to say the same thing. I know what's happening in Symkaria. I know why this means so much to you.
You think you know, but you do not know.
Why? Well, literally no. Kind of.
What can I do to make you trust me? Look, I think I know how we can take down that monster, but I can't do it alone.
Uh-oh.
You let her loose!
Yeah, I think that's a problem.
Here's the plan.
Okay, great plan.
Good plan.
Okay.
You got a death wish, huh?
No. I really don't. Okay.
I'm stuck.
Come on. Got him. Boom! Knee to the face. And then 2 feet.
I can handle this cloud.
What the heck? I went for the knock-up. Uh-oh. Seems as though there's a little bit of trouble.
Watch out for those webs.
Okay, can I select the thing that I'm trying to select? There we go. Okay, we healed up. Web Blossom!
Shut up and you gotta work on your big boy, of course!
Did you say big boy?
That's what they're called.
Way better than the real name, don't you think?
Jeez Louise. Okay. Shielded fella taken care of. There we go.
I wish I could, but it's a whole big intellectual property thing.
Come on.
I can handle this cloud.
No, you can't. Trust me. I know you might think you can, but you cannot. Wait.
Hey, Sable, where did you learn to fight?
On the streets of Symkaria.
Yeah? I learned from watching movies.
Come on.
We should compare notes.
Come on. Keeping up the pace. Okay, web them up. Another one down, and I think we're good. Oh, okay. Wasn't the easiest to fight, but when you've got a partner, it's a lot easier to go on ahead and be victorious. Look at that combo wombo right there. My gosh. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Ouch.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that dude's gonna need an aspirin in the morning.
You said you could defeat Hammerhead.
You, know you left me hanging, right?
He was kind of hoping for a high five, you know, but I guess that's not going to happen. Ugh, what a funny team up between these two.
Yeah, mostly about that metal plate in his head.
Carbon steel.
Super strong, pretty sensitive to heat.
Heat. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm like, heat. Roger that.
I solemnly swear to do whatever you tell me to.
I will call soon.
Hey, you should give him a high five. It happened.
Yeah.
Cool. Finally. Took a while. But a high five was given. So it has occurred. Finally. It has actually happened. That was funny. For sure, between those two. But now, we're gonna, I guess, go after Hammerhead, right?
Guess I'll do some Spidey work while I wait for
okay.
Sable's call. Hey, what's that?
What's what? Oh, that's actually interesting.
What's with all the yellow stuff? Is this some weird street artist thing?
This is a new villain.
Police report. Looks like someone was killed during a mugging.
Whoa, this is cool. Well, I mean, sorry, not what happened. It's cool. What I mean is, the cool part is that this seems like maybe the introduction of a new character.
Work-related stress. Well, you came to the right place. That's my specialty. So they tell me. Give me some more specifics about how you're feeling. Guess you could say I put a lot of pressure on myself. I like to be the best. Plus, I have a very demanding boss. And what kind of work do you do? Everything here stays confidential, right? Of course. Good. Because if any of this gets out, you're a dead man.
The case file says 1 of 9.
Hmm.
There must be more of these out in the city. There's a bunch of GPS coordinates here. I love treasure hunts, but something tells me I'm not gonna find a chest full of gold at any of these places.
But it does sound like a cool mission. That much I will say. Let's go check it out, man. Maybe we could find a couple of these recordings at least. Because maybe this is another cool Spider-Verse character, you know? Wait, what? Seems like it should be right where we're standing. Shouldn't it? Oh, there it is.
I think I'm close to another crime scene.
Okay. I mean, it's showing as though it's right here.
Glad to hear it. What's up?
Oh, it's gonna be in the circle.
And there's stuff happening all over the city, like constantly.
Pretty overwhelming, isn't it?
How do you do it? I mean, you can't be everywhere at once.
Remember what May used to say, help someone, you help everyone.
Yeah, but I never really understood what she meant.
Okay. You know that lady that came in to feast the other day with her 2 kids?
The one who just got evicted?
Yeah. After she found a job and was about to move into her new place, she told me, as soon as I get my first paycheck, I'm sending as much as I can back to the shelter.
So we helped her, and now she wants to help others. Helping is like a force multiplier.
Hey.
Exactly.
May was pretty great, wasn't she?
The greatest.
I don't
I'm gonna send you
understand.
an address as soon as I'm done with all this, so stay ready. And bring those web shooters with you.
Oh, there it is. Found it. I think. Wait a minute. Wait on a minute. Can we
This
grab
looks
that?
familiar.
There we go.
I think it's the last known location of a Maggia informant who disappeared a few months ago.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I think we should end the session. Sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to scare you. I've just been paranoid lately. Like I said, stressful job. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about your job. Describe a typical day. Typical day? Guess it starts with waking up, checking my phone, see what the boss wants me to hit that day. Then I go grab breakfast. I've been trying to do that keto thing, you know? Then I do the hits. Sometimes it's messy, so I gotta head home and clean up. I try to get to the gym in the afternoon, then dinner and Sorry, can you go back for a moment? What does do a hit mean exactly? It means I kill who my boss tells me to.
Wow.
Got quite the resume.
This guy sounds like a Magia enforcer. Feels like this is just part of the story. I should keep
Sorry, I think there's another one somewhere here, wasn't
an eye out
there?
for more scenes like this.
Recordings found 2 out of 9. There's number 3. We're gonna go get that one. So I'm actually really curious to see like who this person is, right? Like that's definitely an interesting component because just like with the other DLC where we found out that Black Cat's father's still alive, you know? So things like that. Which, by the way, he hasn't even told her yet, right? So that's kind of interesting. Okay, so we need to look for yellow. It's got to be somewhat relatively close. I don't see any lines right now. Maybe the building across? Okay, only part of that building is kind of covered in that. Maybe it's in here. I mean, we gotta check. Right? Just to be sure. Okay, I'm not seeing any, like, yellow lines or anything like that. Because that's the other stuff, like, where we found before. Were those yellow lines? Sorta, you know? Sorry, guys. I just had to turn off the phone because for some reason it started to buzz. I was like, are you serious? I had already turned it off. I'm so confused.
I'm ready. Meet me at my base.
I will.
To ask, how exactly do you have a base in the city that I don't know about? Right. Good talk. Why is she always hanging up on me? Maybe she didn't hang up on purpose. We probably just got disconnected. She could be waiting for me to call her back.
Maybe it's something across? Maybe I should have looked up.
She could be running out of minutes on her cell phone plan. I mean, she's probably doing international roaming. That stuff is expensive.
Oh, here's the yellow lines. You
Or
see?
maybe she just really needed to polish her pistols. Let's apply Occam's razor. The simplest and most obvious solution is she hates me.
That's true
What
too.
the recorder has to say.
Okay, here we go, guys. Recording number 3.
Well, clinically, you're a sociopath. You have no remorse for your actions. You clearly are not stressed. I doubt you think there's actually anything wrong with you. So, why did you really come see me today?
You're smart. I like that. Okay, let's get right to it then. You do what I tell you, and I won't kill your family.
Whoa.
You want to get right to it? Okay then. I know why you're really here. I knew who you were the minute you walked in that door.
Who?
And I also know that before I do anything for you, you're gonna do something for me.
Well, that took a turn.
Yeah.
These crime scenes all feel like covers for Magia heads. And if the guy on the tape is a Magia enforcer, maybe he's the one who killed all these people.
Okay. There's another set of recordings actually over on this side. 1 + 1 = win. Okay, that's some interesting math. So I definitely want to try to get these done really quickly, just because I'm actually really curious to see. Maybe it's like some sort of a reveal, like, hey, it's Morbius or something like that, you know? Like it's an important Spidey character, or maybe Marvel character even, you know?
But her shows, if you can even call them that, are putting hard-working New Yorkers in harm's way just so she can gain followers, whatever that means. Can't you see her ridiculous stunts are nothing more than a desperate ploy for attention? Come on, folks, you're smarter than that. By watching her shows, you're literally hurting yourselves. So, you ask, what should we do instead, Jonah? Here's an idea. Tune into my show instead. The only thing I'll hurt you.
Police ruled this a suicide, but Yuri had her doubts.
Okay.
Part of Hammerhead's crime family. On the last recording, the therapist turned the tables on the Maggia guy.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Have a seat. So, did you bring the, Yeah. Hope this takes care of your cash flow problem. Right. It most certainly does. Thank you. So, I assume you came to me because I have a few police officers as clients.
You assume correct. But my boss and I are only interested in one of them.
And who might that be?
Captain Yuri Watanabe.
Whoa.
Yuri. How is she mixed up in this?
Yeah.
I'm afraid of where this story is going. I have to keep following it.
Okay, this is interesting for sure. At this point, I think I'm closer to this objective. So let's get these two done. Then we'll come back around for that other one. So we'll finish these recordings and then we're going to head off to help Sable. So I hope you guys will be okay with that, because again, we'll get to see some more of the story elements unfold. And plus, honestly, they got me curious. I'm actually curious to see, like, what if Yuri is actually involved in this whole thing? What if she's a part of the Maggia? Can you imagine? That would be a huge twist. Be like, wait, what? It's also interesting, I guess this tells us that Yuri visits this same therapist, right? Maybe she should have just been talking to Spider Cop. Probably wouldn't help much, but hey, it's Spider Cop.
It's gotta be somewhere nearby. Another setup for me.
Are we in danger?
No. Okay, come on, come on, come on, think. Do you see any yellow lines?
Devil's breath almost killed my sister. Hughes ain't giving you the credit you deserve. But I know you saved her.
Hello. What's up, dude? Maybe. Oh, there it is.
I remember Yuri telling me about a drowning here.
Got it.
She was suspicious because the victim was a competitive swimmer.
We've got loot acquired,
In the last
folks.
recording, they talked about getting Yuri's
I think the next one was somewhere up here, right?
health records.
So I actually should go that way.
Here's Captain Watanabe's file.
This everything.
So hopefully we can find something.
You ever record her sessions?
No, I never record any sessions. That'd be unethical and illegal.
Yeah, except these ones, apparently.
Next session.
Right?
And my boss has a list of questions he'd like you to ask. That gonna be a problem for you?
No problem.
I feel like I shouldn't be listening to these, and yet I can't stop. Seems that whoever left these wasn't satisfied with what the police concluded.
Interesting. Okay, so we have recording number 6, and we know where recording 7 is as well, because of course it popped up on the mini-map, and then I don't know what other parts of the map covers the other
Getting closer.
recordings, but for now, here we go.
I hope
Oh,
whoever's
found it.
leaving these has a good reason.
It's like right there. Come on, Spidey.
There's a report.
Why can't I? There we
There
go.
was a hit and run here recently. The victim was set to testify against one of Hammerhead's men.
Who got these recorders up there? That's what I'm
Police never
like
found a
interested in.
suspect. All of these reports are from the last year or so. But last month, Yuri assigned herself to all of these cases. Was Yuri the one who left all those recordings?
Okay, Yuri, let's move on. Have your obsessive thoughts about the suspect continued?
Sorry. I think we need to go to this side.
Yes. Sometimes I feel like I've almost got him. And sometimes I feel like I'll never get him.
Are you doing your breathing exercises?
Trying to.
But
I know who he is. I know where he is. And I know what he's done. But I can't do anything. Not without legally admissible evidence.
that must be frustrating.
You have no idea.
Seems like Yuri's hunch is that the guy on the tape is the guy that killed all these people. I think she might be right.
Yeah, I think she's probably onto something, so to speak. For now, we can go on ahead and fast travel. Plus, we'll get to see the cool transition scenes that show the, what are they called? Like the spider suit in cooler detail. The new Aiden Ackerman suit. Or not new. It's new for us, of course, because we just unlocked it with this DLC. Sweet. Okay, so we're pretty close now towards the objective, actually. 1 + 1 = win. I just love that that's the name of the main mission. It's like, what? Who taught you math? Uh-oh. Here comes J. Jonah with another one of his insights, if you can call it that.
It's the same old story, same old menace. But here's a terrifying little risk. My sources tell me
Someone fell to their death from this ledge. It was ruled
Okay.
an accident. But was it? On the last one, Yuri sounded frustrated.
You have no idea.
That's it? Yes. I mean, we talked a little bit about her medication, but
When is the next session?
why? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do whatever my boss tells me to do.
Oh no. Are they setting up a hit on Yuri? Gotta get to those other locations.
Yeah, and how recent is this? Right? Like, that's kind of equally important here. Okay, so we can travel here now. And those are going to be the last pieces of this particular puzzle. So once we listen to that, we're good to go. And we're going to be able to figure out how Spider-Man might be able to help here, right? Because after all, I mean, like, obviously it's Yuri. And after MJ and Miles, I mean, yeah, and even then, like, he knows Yuri way longer. So, you know, Yuri's definitely not somebody that Spider-Man would just be like, oh yeah, it's just like, I don't care what happens. So then again, I don't think Spider-Man would not care about anyone. But the whole idea here is that Yuri is important in Spider-Man's life, in Peter Parker's life. So it's important for him to go on ahead and obviously help, but also in addition to that, prevent anything bad if there is something bad. That's...
It has to be Yuri who's leaving all this stuff.
Well,
Another
if it
recorded
is...
recorder. I almost don't want to listen.
I'm just... Honestly, I'd be really confused as to, like, how did she get up here?
Person got electrocuted accidentally, but the victim had ties to Hammerhead. Yuri tried, but couldn't find evidence of foul play. These case files are getting more and more recent. This
Yeah,
one
but she
happened
could have
just a few
also
weeks ago.
asked Spidey for help, no?
You seem nervous.
Yeah, well, the chief knew I was working undercover with you. I can't afford to lose my job. Maybe I should be the one doing breathing exercises.
Oh, look at that.
That interesting.
Don't worry. I won't tell if you don't. Also, you're doing great. You're a very authentic-looking doctor.
Thanks. I think.
You think he knows you were wearing a wire?
If he does, he's a hell of a good liar.
He's a Magia enforcer. We know he's a good liar. Question is, does he know he's being lied to?
Find out tomorrow, I guess. You sure about all this?
We catch him in the act of trying to murder a police officer, he gets put away for life.
Yuri, what are you doing? I have to find her.
Okay, we have one last piece of information necessary. And then hopefully this whole story comes together fully. So it's interesting because the therapist has gone through several different moments, you know, where...
Yuri's been here. Now where's the file?
All units, Magia has seized control of Sable APCs.
There it is.
Yuri's saying this was
Right in the middle.
accidental death. Food poisoning, I think.
Okay, let's listen to it. Here we go.
You ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm all wired up, on my way to the office. Just picking up a coffee first.
Okay. Drinks are on me when this is done.
Looking forward to it, Captain.
Yuri's suspended, but she still won't give up. Hard not to respect that.
Hi, can I just get a large coffee? Hey there, Dad. Who's that you were just talking to? Oh. Hey.
Whoa.
Oh, why did I listen to that?
So now there's a new side mission that has been unlocked as a result of that. I wonder what it is. I don't see any side missions. Should be here. It looks like, right? Because you see it says side mission. Yeah. Oh, okay. There it is. Scales of Justice.
Hello?
Hello, old friend.
Yuri?
Hello, Yuri.
Meet me at the corner of Madison and 23rd. We need to talk.
Wait, Yuri! Ah, she's gone. With all that's happened to Yuri, she must be beyond hurting. She doesn't do anything without a reason. So why did she lead me on a grisly crime scene tour? She must have a lead on this enforcer guy. It'll be nice to see her. Maybe help her deal with whatever she's dealing with.
A little bit of a detour from Sable. You know what, guys? Again, like I said, in this story, I think it makes sense that Spider-Man would take time to help out Yuri. So I think it makes sense for us to go on ahead and get this side mission completed before we proceed onwards and forwards with whatever Sable needs help with. Which, in this case, will be Hammerhead.
That's the Magia enforcer. Dead. And the case files from all his victims. This guy killed all these people. But does that mean he deserved to die? Yuri.
I know what you're gonna say, but just hear me out. The system works most of the time, but there are times when it doesn't. And to me, that's unacceptable. Some people put their trust in fate, or karma, or whatever. But I can only trust you.
You can't kill people, Yuri.
Apparently I can. And you know what? It felt good.
You need to turn yourself in.
For what? I just dispensed justice. True justice. And I restored a little bit of balance to the world.
You're my friend, Yuri. I don't want to come after you.
You do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. Goodbye, Spider-Man.
Yuri! What am I gonna do? This all makes sense now. What Yuri did to Hammerhead. She's been struggling with this for a while. She's always held in her emotions. That must take a toll on her. But she's also the most tenacious and stubborn person I know. This was a bad guy for sure, but killing him? That's too much.
So is Spider-Man going after Yuri Watanabe?